Hello, and it's another good day. You've reached Latreia, and we are now connecting. And it feels good to be able to connect with another human being. The time constraint. So, my parents always told me that time was a man made construct. And I lived off of that principle primarily because I did what I wanted to do when I felt like doing it. And if I didn't succeed, I would not necessarily try again, but I would be sad and find a way to control the time or control my experience with filling my life with things that I enjoy doing. Now, many times I've thought that my decisions in that time constraint and with that principle have really not been the best path for me to go on. So, but I was in such denial that I would still say, oh, I live with no regrets. So looking back, I started like 20 years, 30 years later, looking back, I began to think in a negative way and saying, I lost time. I was hurting people. I was hurting myself and things of that nature. And if I would have did it differently, then I wouldn't be where I am today. But who's to say that I wouldn't be where I am today? Who's to say that? I am. I am taking on my own perspective and vision of my life. And I carry that narrative with me wherever I go. And I came across a speaker who spoke about how we are where we're supposed to be based on the decisions that we've made. We're right where we're supposed to be. But what about the God factor? This idea that I was in God's will, doing the things that I was doing. I always thought God wanted me to be happy, so I pursued happiness. So, why 20 years later would that thought process change? It's because of the influence of other people giving me their suggestions and insights on how they see life. And the people that make me second guess my regrets or my experiences and make me take another look at how I perceive my experiences have had lives that were consumed with violence. And my life was not consumed with violence during the time where I was doing what I wanted to do and when I wanted to do it and how I wanted to do it. So some people may say, oh, it's not possible to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. But in those moments where I may have changed my mind and wanted to do something different, that's what I did. But I took into consideration the conditions that I put myself in. So I made the best choice that I could have made for that moment. But my whole point is that if I didn't make those decisions, would I be where I'm at today? Would I be further along? Wouldn't I be further along? But perhaps I was not capable of making those decisions because of my capabilities or my abilities or my choices. Capabilities and abilities are unlimited, some people say. The more you practice, the more you get better. So if I gave up on practicing the straight and narrow path, of course, I'm not going to reap the rewards of the straight and narrow path in the same time that I would be going on the zigzag path. So it's just something to think about. What path are you on? What path got you to the path that you're on today? And how are you paving the path for your future? So let's take some time to reflect. And have a great day. Share your thoughts and insights below in the comment section, or with a friend or family member, or just with your higher being, your higher self, your higher mind, your higher power, or God. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.